Okay, so hey y'all, welcome to Friday. We made it. This week has been crazy, hectic. Yes, I'm so happy we made it to Friday and that we are being met with a weekend of 70-degree weather here in the northeast of the state. So I wanted to talk about today what you can do outside while still remaining safe and ideas of how you're going to spend your weekend, because I think it's super nice that we're going to get a weekend where it is nice outside, no rain, maybe some clouds, and even going into the beginning of next week, we are starting off with high 60s. That's me looking at the temperature. So how are we doing today? What have you gotten done so far today? Let's jump into the chat and talk about that. I am proud to say that I completed my application for the Millennial Social Work Conference to be a speaker and a presenter about something I'm super passionate about. So hopefully they accept me and I will be speaking in 2021 in Georgia. I have a couple of other things that have been on my lengthy list of things to do. So I'm really just feeling the flow of my productivity today. And, you know, I think that's a great way to close out the week. Today has been super busy. I've been in meetings since about 9 o'clock this morning, back to back to back to back. And am looking forward to having the coffee break today, close me out as far as Zoom is concerned, and I'll get on the phone and finish up with counseling sessions and things like that. So for today's coffee, I did run out and get some Dunkin' Donuts. I should have just had my Cafe Bustelo because this is way too sweet and not how I normally order it, but we're here and that's it. So let's jump in the group chat or share out what are some things that you've accomplished today, because we have to remember to celebrate those small wins. And let's get going. So what have you done? Another thing that I did was fold some long-standing laundry. So I'm excited about that too. And I woke up for yoga this morning. It's just been a really good Friday. I'm running with it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna run with Friday. This is the energy I want to go into the weekend with. Maria did her workout, yoga, and is making some cream of asparagus. Ooh, and tackling her to-do list. Kamancia just finished an intense workout class. First day using weights. Go ahead with your 10 pounds. I love it. What else do we have going on? So those are great ways to start the weekend. Are we working out on the weekend? Are we doing yoga on the weekend? What else are we doing?
So today,
and drink her tea. Sorry, who was speaking? Go ahead, Tabitha.
I did make it. Thank you for the reminder, because I definitely did not realize it was 1 o'clock.
So you must have been productive today.
I had a slow morning. My body, I tried the 6 a.m. wake up like I've been telling y'all. My body was like, no, because today's like my off day. So my body was like, you can't do it. You can't, you did it for the 3 days, like congratulations, but I just could not get up. So I just stayed in bed till like 8:15 until I had a session at 9. But then once I got up, I kind of like did some notes, talked to a parent. So I did have a productive morning, and I have like a Zumba for we.
Woo!
So I will be trying this one this weekend.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I actually wrote on one of my Instagram posts today, shout out to you for waking up 3 times this week at your 6 o'clock time, right? And the thing I wrote on the post today was using your alarm and labeling it, because now it's giving me the reminder that, oh, you're actually waking up for a purpose and not just to wake up. So if you're not already doing that, that might be a good next step. Let's see, who else? So I know Dominique said she's worked on some projects and drank her tea. Taylor just came out of meetings and going to a workout after this. Fadia said she's going to do both. And Kamancia said, I work out on Saturday, but Sunday is my Sabbath. I'm with you on that one. Yes, indeed. So what are we looking forward to for the weekend?
I'm looking forward to this weather. Like, I've waited so long to be outside on the weekend on a sunny day. It seems like the sunny days, for the most part, only come when like it's the weekday, and then our weekends have been rainy. So I'm gonna go to the park because it's right outside of my house tomorrow. Get a run in, maybe do some meditation, and then yeah, try to stay outside for as long as I can before people, you know, get packed in there and then I feel unsafe and have to come back inside.
Realized I muted myself. That is the thing to worry about, right? It's like, okay, we're getting some freedom. Actually, I saw the East Orange mayor, the town where I live in, actually posted, great, the governor's opening up the parks in the state, but East Orange parks are still closed. So Taylor, make sure you don't go to East Orange because our parks are still closed. He's not playing with the people of East Orange. What else are we looking forward to for the weekend? I'm looking forward to not having to prayerfully talk to anybody on the phone, not having to make any child abuse and protection calls, and please attend, especially if you're an educator, please attend the workshops. Tabitha, tell us a little bit more about that workshop because it's something that I feel is going over a person's head, especially because it's not front and center.
Definitely. So myself, Joy, social worker Joy, and Tiana Washington have been invited to be on a panel to discuss child abuse during COVID. The big question or the big comment that people are saying is that calls about child abuse has gone down, but where no one's talking about why these calls have gone down. And they really think that's something to celebrate. But, you know, us being social workers or educators, we know that because of COVID, there's no one there to assess the child's needs and what's going on in the household. So we really want to talk about that and educate people on what child abuse is. It's not just physical. So we definitely want them to know the other forms of abuse and then ways to cope as a parent when just dealing with everything, because we know parents are not just parents anymore. They're doing like 5 different roles in a 24-hour span. And this will be May 19th at 7 p.m. It's going to be on Zoom rather than like an IG Live because the conversation is important and huge.
Thank you for sharing. And I will say that that was the harder thing of my week, the harder thing to do, making those calls this week. It was the first time I had to make a call since we've been home, which was, like you said, Tabitha, surprising considering what typically we see in the schools and things like that. So we're missing the opportunities to flag different things, being home, being away from our kids, things like that. But switching gears back to us, because that work is super hard, and kids hold a special place in my heart. Things that we can do for ourselves, and I can't wait to hear your ideas outside in this 70-degree weather. I think that if you have the opportunity, now is the time to run out and be free. And I want you to visualize what it looked like in the Wiz when they were in the factory and everybody saw the Wiz, right? Okay, great. So when they were freed by Eveline, she wasn't there anymore. And can you feel a brighter day, right? I want you to be outside and I won't sing to y'all, but just embrace the sun. Embrace the sun. So visualize that scene and go outside, right? 5 things that you can do outside. And if you're creative, I'm going to start from the bottom, right? 5 things that I would take advantage of doing: working outside or doing everything outside. So whether I'm reading a book, listening to a podcast, working on the computer, writing a post, writing an email, talking on the phone, I'm going to be outside as long as it's not raining. Bug spray, whatever I need, because I did see the bees and the mosquitoes coming out now, I'm going to be outside. So whatever can be done outside that I would typically do at this desk in this sitting area, I'm going to make sure that I am spending that time outside. You can do some gardening, water some plants. I don't know. I live in an apartment building, so unless I'm in Pennsylvania, that's not really happening. But do something. Hiking, I know with the parks being open in different states and towns, you could go for a walk, you could hike. go on a trail, change your scenery up as much as you can. Remember that, I don't know if Rita's is open, but go get some water ice or go get an icy, some ice cream, something, and just walk and eat your ice cream, eat your icy. Go running, and then of course you take a walk, which is the natural thing to do. So what are you gonna do outside while my child wants to eat a donut? What are some things that you're gonna do outside, y'all?
Oh, donut.
Okay, go get a donut.
Okay.
Bye. You can write in the chat what you're going to do outside, or you can share out. Or were you not planning on going outside? Damo,
I can share. This is Aisha. My camera's not on. So I recently just joined a challenge on the Nike Run app with some friends where we're trying to do 15 miles a week. So the weather hasn't really been the best this week, but I have like 7 more miles to go. So this week I am going to achieve my other 8 miles I have to do. So I'll probably break it up either tomorrow and Sunday, or I may get out today if it stops raining.
So let me make sure I heard correctly. You guys are doing 15 miles a week?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to do 8 miles one day and 7 another?
No, I'm sorry. So I already did my 7 throughout the week. It's been really bad weather. And I try to typically accomplish this before the weekend because it's just easy to be distracted and not, just want to be on super chill. But because the weather's been bad, I have 8 more miles to complete. So I'll try to break it up, 4 maybe on Saturday and 4 on Sunday. Or if the weather cooperates for the rest of the day, I'll probably knock out my 4 because I'm trying to be committed to this challenge and be a little fit during this time.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. That's very inspirational because I know I'm not a long distance runner. I get bored very easily. After maybe 3/4 of a mile, I don't even really want to run a mile. I can, but I really commend you because you've been on your DC run crew tip for a while. So that's amazing.
And please know it is a run walk, okay?
You got to meet yourself where you are. I love it. So, Neat, share with us about your plans to not go outside since you already go out 3 days a week.
Well, I'm still working, so I go in 3 days a week already. So I prefer to just stay in when I can. And during my lunch break, I go out anyway to go get lunch. So that's enough for me.
Oh, I understand. So you're taking a break from outside because you're already getting your fresh air and sunshine.
Yeah.
I support you. How is it being outside?
It's fine. The city's empty. The commute's fine. I'm okay with it.
Okay, so it's working.
It's fine. I can go longer. I can't. Yeah.
You can go longer with being outside or being inside?
Oh, the shutdown. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I hope we do too until we get all clear.
Yeah.
Kamancia, what are you planning on doing outside with your Chick-fil-A for breakfast?
So before, if you scroll up, I actually put that Friends 30th is tomorrow. So we're going to go do that now normal birthday drive-by with the signs and all the extraness for tomorrow. So I'm excited to see my people in person.
Yeah.
And before I do that, I'm going to get some Chick-fil-A, but I am going to work out. I'm going to try to do the 8 a.m. workout. They got a time to be there. I'm always late, so I'm going to make sure I'm on time so I don't miss it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you are. I love seeing those on Instagram and on
I know. At first, I'm just everybody's gonna be doing this, but I'm like, yay! Now I get to be a part.
Yes, it's fun. It looks fun. All the horn beeping, and I think it brings joy to even the other people in the neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so nice to be celebrated. So that's super exciting. And yes, to the 8 a.m. workout. Can't wait to see that it took place. Fadia, you said you're going for a run. And your nonprofit is planning a hiking event to raise money for Haiti. That's so exciting. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so the nonprofit name is Heart and Purpose, Inc. So we are collaborating with Hope for Haiti. It's an organization, another nonprofit, and they're doing a hike to Agahe. So last year we did a hike. It's like basically it's like we have to do a certain amount of steps. So we're planning to either do hiking or doing steps just to kind of like help raise money for the school.
That's so
it's like an event. It's like it's done every year.
I'm glad you guys are actually able to make that happen and do so while social distancing, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, we're trying to figure it out.
You're in New York, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So where do you all hike in New York?
So last year we did it in New York, but right now we're trying to figure it out either back in Connecticut or in New York. So we're just trying to find a park or a location where we can do the hike or either a walk. Mm-hmm. It's just like I said, with the restriction, we're just trying to find a place right now. But yeah, we're open. I mean, we're also, if anybody else wants to join us, they can. But of course, like we're just trying to figure it out right now.
And things like that bring about a sense of connectedness, as well as getting the physical activity, fresh air, all of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course, you're doing it with the intention of it being purposeful and philanthropic.
Yes.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good. I'm excited that you all are doing that. I have to figure out how to do more things in that way. So these are great.
Join us.
Hiking. I'd be willing to try. So let me know where it is. That's actually really exciting. Taylor has a friend who hikes and knows some cool spots. And suggested upstate. So that might be nice. That would be nice. And now is a good time where everything is blooming without much pollution. So the air is clear as much as possible. So keeping all of these things in mind, I want you to think about how you're going to hold yourself accountable to whatever you intend to do for this weekend. What are you going to do to make sure you're staying focused on doing these things? My friend has been the alarms that I've set, the reminders, and when Taylor suggested making the calendar more prominent when it's alerting me, because I used to ignore it and now it's ringing like an actual alarm. That's helped me to stay on task and be more functional. So I'm so excited to have been as productive and not have overloaded my schedule like I did the first day that I tried. So what are you doing to hold yourself accountable to either your rest, you're soaking up the sun, enjoying the heat, enjoying the great outdoors, and hopefully not working? Tabitha, I know you said that today is like your off day. So do you work on the weekend too?
No, I'm not working on the weekends. I was before because I also do ABA on the side. So I did, my ABA case was on the weekend, but because my schedule and everything, it was just too much. I got rid of one case. So now my case is during the week, so I get my weekends back.
Oh, good. Yes to the weekends. So, okay, y'all, I'm so happy that you all tuned in and gave yourself this intentional break for the coffee break. Hopefully you got some ideas on how to spend your time in the sun or in the house to get your break from being outside. And let us know how we can hold you accountable, or just keep us in mind. Set that reminder for yourself for 1 p.m. both on Saturday and Sunday to take that break as you need it. And tune in again on Monday. We will see you then.